Alright, so our Father, we thank you for this privilege you've given unto us to be alive today. We thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for your love upon our lives. We thank you for wisdom. We thank you for knowledge. We thank you for understanding. And we commit this class into your hands, Lord. We thank you for speedy assimilation. We thank you because the aim of this class is for us to learn how to trade Forex and to become profitable traders at the end of the day, so that we can become financially independent. We thank you because this and many more will help us to achieve. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Alright, please, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, Emeka, please mute your mic. Dominic, Victor, please mute your mic. Alright, so I want to welcome you to the 5th edition of Polish Villa Academy Free Training. Now, the name was formerly hold on please. So, the name was formerly Jago Forex Academy before the company was established and it was changed to Polish Villa Academy. Alright, are you out there, please? Can you hear me? Alright, fine. Good. So as I say, can you hear me? You can just respond with an emoji. But it's only someone that is responding with an emoji. I need us to respond. Okay, in your life, I can see you. Dominic Victor, I can see you. Alright, Titi Layo. Alright, nice one. So, alright. These people joining. Stopping me. Alright, so can we not see the screen? Okay, so we are starting right away. The class is going to last for 1 hour 15 minutes. So once it's 10 minutes before the close of the class, we are going to be taking questions. And the questions we are going to be taking, they are questions that should be related to what I'm going to teach you today. They are questions that should be related to what I'm going to teach you today. And at the end of the training, which is on Sunday by the grace of God, we are going to give room for a lot of questions at the end of this, so you can ask different questions. I'm going to answer you. But each question you are going to be asking for each day, please let it be related to what I've taught you for that day. And it's just going to be restricted to 3 questions only. Alright. So, without much ado, let's dive into it. So, we'll be looking at Forex trading. And I know that there are a lot of us today that some of us, we are new to it. Some of us have not even heard of it before. And some of us are just coming to learn about it. And some of us are trading already. Some of us are newbie. Some of us are intermediate. Some of us are professional. So I'm going to be taking this class from the scratch. I'm going to be taking you as if you don't know anything about Forex before. And that was why I asked you all to download the trading view, the MT5, and also the Exness account. You understand? So, but just put your mind at rest. And also, whatever negative information you might have heard about Forex before in the past, I want you to discard those negative information. You know, when people don't really have enough information, then they come and tell you something that is really not true. You understand? But in as much as we're in this class, I'll be giving you all the information you need to know. And I also want you to know that Forex is not difficult. You know, when you don't know something, it looks difficult at first. But when you come into it and you start looking at it, you understand? Then that's when you know that, okay, oh, this is the way this thing is. And there are principles, there are rules and regulations that you are expected to follow. Now, once you begin to follow those principles, then you don't have any issue. You understand? But when you don't follow those principles, then there might now become issues. You understand? And you can't default in those principles. And you will not expect that, you will not expect negative issues. It's not possible. So there will always be negative issues when you default. You understand? So what is there is that there are rules and regulations that guide Forex trading. You understand? So once you can follow the rules and regulations, you'll be fine. But once you don't follow the rules and regulations, your hands will be burnt. And I won't want that to happen to you. You understand? So hope you can hear me. Please let's respond with an thumbs up. Alright, thank you. Friday, alright, Dominic. Nice one. Okay, no, so now, like I said, just put your mind at rest. I'm here for you. Understand? So everything is set already for this class. By the grace of God, today, tomorrow, and next school. And like I said earlier on, Forex is not hard. Just put your mind at it. Understand? Just put your mind at it. And I'm interested in teaching people that are ready to trade Forex forever. Understand? So I run an academy, a remote academy where I teach people too. Some years ago when I started teaching, I just teach anybody. They pay me money, I teach you. But now, when people come to me, I have to ask them questions first. Once I ask you some questions and I discover that you are not ready to, your mind is not really there, I will just let you go. You understand? I will ask you questions. How hungry are you in learning Forex? Once I did see that you can't give me like 8/10 or 9/10, I will just ask you to go and come back later. I'm not after your money. And so I want a community where we can grow together. You understand? I want a community where all of us can be successful together. You understand? I want a community whereby that financial independence that we are looking at, all of us are going to get. So I don't want somebody that will come and learn Forex now, and after 3 months or 6 months, you will now stop. Then you will now go and learn something else, or you go and continue your job. No. I don't want such. Understand? I don't want such like that. So I want people that they are ready to do Forex forever. You know, I want people that they are ready to do Forex in the long term. Yeah, I want people that are ready to do Forex in the long term. I want people that are ready to do Forex in the long term. You understand? Emeka, please mute your mic. Okay. I want people that are ready to do Forex in the long time. Those are the people I want. You understand? So, people that are ready to give it all. That you are not going to be having. Emeka, please mute your mic. Obaga Emeka. I want people that are ready to give. Just hold on, let me get in touch with this guy. Alright, can you hear me please? Okay, nice one. So I want people that they are ready to give Forex all to take. Yes. So see, let me tell you something. Like I said, this thing is not hard. just put your mind to it. You understand? But when your hunger level is not high, I tell you, you will just fall by the wayside easily, or you will give up easily. Now, the starting point might not be that smooth, but I tell you, when your hunger level is very high, it will be much easier and it will be faster for you. I repeat, the starting point might not be that smooth, but once your hunger level is high, I tell you, you will learn faster. But if your hunger level is not high, you understand, you may not be able to, give it all it takes. And that's why you see some people will learn Forex from the beginning. After 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, they will give up. They go and learn something else. That means they are not really interested. You understand? Some people will, once they see that it's not really picking yet, they go and do something else. They look for plan B or plan C. But as I'm speaking to you now, don't look at plan B or plan C. As you are coming to Forex trading now, make sure that Forex trading is the only plan you have. Even if you have a 9 to 5 or you have another job, or your family is rich, don't look at those ones. Put your mind, just look at the video today now. The fact that the video came from a wealthy family, he decided to make his own money himself. You understand? Look at him today. He's respected. He decided to make his own money. And there are other people like that too, that they came from wealthy family, but yet they don't want to depend on their father's wealth. You understand? So Davido decided to face his music. You understand that until it clicked, and at the end of the day, the thing clicked for him, and now he's renowned. You understand? So put your mind in this Forex trading. Don't look at plan B. So there is no plan B here. You understand? Just tell yourself it is either Forex or Forex. As I tell you, people are cashing out. In fact, when I made my first 1 million from Forex, it was just within 20 days. You understand? It was like 6 months after I resigned from my job. I'm still going to tell you a lot of stories about myself. You understand? Because until you people start withdrawing from Forex, that is when some of you will believe. For some of you now, you will not believe you see all this Forex in a scam. And especially with the serious that happened. You understand? But let me tell you, the best way to trade Forex is to trade it by yourself. Although if you don't have time, you might not say, okay, you want to do account management, you want to give it to somebody to be managing, or you want to buy signal from someone, you want to be paying for signal, or you want to buy robots. But even if you want to do all those things, make sure you have idea of how the Forex thing works first. At least make sure you learn it to an extent. If you now say you are so busy, you don't have time again. But the aim is that every one of us should be able to. You can start Forex as a side hustle, but in the long run, the aim is that you will now turn it to the main hustle. You understand? You can start it. That was the way I started this too. I started Forex as a side hustle when I was doing 9 to 5. And later on, I had to turn it to a main hustle. So when I resigned, you understand? So start it as a side hustle. Then make sure you are giving it up. Try, give it up. Then give it up to an extent that you will not be able to transition later on. So you don't need to leave what you are doing. You don't need to leave your job because you need money to fund your account. But just make sure that the goal is this job I'm doing or this thing I'm doing now is for the meantime. My main goal is to learn Forex and be big. So you just keep working on yourself. So as you are doing that stuff that's bringing money, you're learning Forex by the side. And give it all until you now get to a point whereby you have now gotten to a stage where you know, okay, you are now making money consistently. Then you can now let go of whatever you want to let go. And even if you now like the other thing you are doing, that you don't want to let go, it's fine. There's some Forex traders today that they are doing other things. And now when you now start making good money from Forex, I tell you, it will be easier for you to begin to invest. Yes, and you now begin to invest in some other things. You understand? The likes of Jeffrey Benson today, Abby Forex, Ojo Forex, you understand? All these guys. Let me show you. Forex traders. So I'm just saying all these things to to set the pace. Forex traders in Nigeria, understand? So these are big guys that, you know, they are really living large and they are making money. Some of you might know them, you understand? So this is this is Dapo Willis. Dapo Willis is just 30 years of age, and today he owns a boutique firm. He even came from wealth. His father is wealthy. His family is wealthy. He can decide not to work, but he wanted something for himself. I think he has 11 years of experience. This guy too, he's Jeffrey Benson. He's one of my mentors too. You understand? He has spent, I think he has been trading for the past 10 or 11 years. I've been 9 years or so. You understand? So that's Jeffrey Benson for you. This is Abby Forrest. Abby Forrest is just 24, 25. These guys are billionaires, and they are forex traders. You understand? These guys are billionaires, and they are forex traders. You know, we have a lot of them. Okay, this is Uche Paragon, one of the richest traders too. It has Uche Paragon. This is a lady. For you ladies, this is Fresh B. We have a lot of them. Nancy. I love it when I see ladies trading forex too. Understand? As a lady, you need to make your own money. Understand? So if you are a lady here, give me a thumbs up. I can't even see ladies. Ladies, where are you? Okay, Titilayo, Tejo, thank you. Eniola, thank you. Oh, correct. Ella Smith. Okay, so I love it when we have ladies on the platform. Look at Amusa. Nice one. So I love it. You can see. So as a lady, you have your own money. Your husband will even respect you more. You understand? So you can see this is Jeffrey Benson. This is when what's this guy? When this guy came to visit Abby Forrest, is in academy, the one at Ikeja, you know, Davido, when he came to visit Abby Forrest. And see, I want to start making money like that. People begin to come around you. Understand? You know, when you are rich, people want to come around you. You grow up. So there are a lot of them like that. Ojo Forrest, Abby Forrest, FX, LSG, Q banks, and the likes like that. So I'm just saying all these things to motivate us down and to let us know that there is money in this thing. You know, there's money in this thing. When I made my first 1 million there, where I was working there, that was my salary for 6 months. That was my salary for 6 months. And I made it, and when I made it then, or more, if you saw the stuff that I was able to buy, see, I tell you, you understand? So, once you to start trading and you start making money, that's when you believe in this forex trading. So, like I said, there's no plan B. Forex should be the only plan. There's no plan B. Forex should be the only plan. So, I'm going to be walking you through the mission statement. I don't know. I'm not sure I've written it. The mission statement of the Academy, British Villa Academy. The mission statement. So since you can hear me, I'll just say it out. So number 1 is to teach traders how to trade forex and become consistently profitable. So that's the first mission, is to teach traders how to trade forex and how to become consistently profitable. That's the number 1 mission of our academy as a company. The number 2 mission is to teach forex traders how to trade forex and they will not depend on signals or bots or account management. You understand? They'll be able to do it by themselves. So once you are a forex trader, you should be able to analyze the market by yourself. You understand? So you don't depend on signals, on bots, on copy trading and the likes. So that's the number 2 vision. Then the number 3 vision is to be able to teach traders how to trade forex, and they will now begin to teach other people. Now, the first class I had, the guy that was teaching me then, there was something I told him, because I paid him, it was a personal class. I told him that this forex you want to teach me, I want to know it and be able to teach other people too. I want to know it, learn it, and also be able to teach other people. So you know that if you say you're a teacher, you are teaching something, that means you must know more than your students. You understand? So you don't want to fall your hand. You don't want to sit somewhere by your students will ask you questions and you will not be able to answer them. So every student expects that the teachers should know more than them. Imagine you paid like 200k or 300k for Forex trading in a private class, and you now discover that you even know more than teacher. You will not be happy. Yes, you will not be happy because you see it as waste of money. So once you come to this class with that mindset that this thing you want to learn, your goal is to know it and be able to teach people. You want to put more effort. Yes, you want to put, and that was what I told that guy that was teaching me that year. That this thing you want to teach me, I want to learn it and be able to teach other people. And because I have that mindset, even when it was looking rough and it was looking like Arabic and it was looking like what I don't understand, I still made sure that I put my head. Even when I had it, I say, no, this thing, I must put my head. I must make sure it works for me. Understand? And before you know it, the thing begins to get clever. And what I'll tell you is that this thing, with time, it gets clever. That's just it. With time, it gets clever. So it takes consistency. So with time, it gets clever. So now, if I have other things I need to say, I'll chip it in. So let's dive into what we have today. So for today, we'll be looking at so for today's class, we have a course outline for today. Okay, introduction, who makes up the market and trading style. Then tomorrow we'll look at market structure, base and float currency. Then on Sunday we'll look at FX dictionary and we'll also look at liquidity. Okay, so it's fine. So today's class we have an introduction, who makes up the market and trading styles. So now this is a copy of my book. This is like the third edition I'm going to be using for this class. So but don't worry, I'm going to be giving it to you at the end of the training. So for those of you that will attend the 3 trainings today, tomorrow and next tomorrow, I'll send a copy to you. I used to send it, but I'm going to be giving it to you free of charge. I'm going to be giving it to you free of charge. So that's what we are going to be using for our training. Understand? So although there are a lot of stuff inside, but the ones I can take because we have limited time. So let's dive into it. So we're looking at introduction to Forex. So like we all know, what do we mean by Forex exchange or Forex? Forex just simply means foreign exchange. Forex means it means foreign exchange. Let me zoom it in so that you can see it. Please, can you see clearly? Alright, nice one. Alright, so Forex means foreign exchange. Now, introduction to Forex. It means foreign exchange. What does foreign exchange mean? It just means that when you are exchanging one currency for another, understand? You are exchanging one currency for another. For instance, now, if you want to travel to the United States now, once you get to the United States, you need to spend dollars. So what do you do as a person? You change your naira to dollars so that when you get there, you can be able to spend. So once you do that, you have engaged in Forex. If you are the type that you usually go to China to import goods, whenever you go to China, you spend their currency. You understand? So you change your naira for the currency. So once you do that too, you're engaging in what? In Forex. Forex just means you're exchanging one currency for another. Understand? And the aim is for you to gain something at the end of the day. You are exchanging this currency for another. But when it comes to Forex trading now, like people participating in the Forex market, they are exchanging one currency for another with the aim of making a profit at the end of the day. Although at the end of the day too, you can also make losses. It happens, it's business. Understand? But the aim is majorly is to make profits at the end of the day. Understand? The aim is to make, just like you are buying a currency at a particular price at let's say at 5 naira or 5,000, and you're expecting it to go to 5,500. So if the price should go to 5,500, you make money. You have made a gain of 500. But the price should go down from 5,000 to 4,500. You have lost 500. Understand? So you are coming into the market, you are exchanging currency, one currency for another, with the aim of what's making profit. Now, the forex market is a big market. It's so large that everybody can participate in it. So the fact that Dominic is making money does not stop Titilayo from making our own money. Understand? The fact that Trust God is making money does not stop what's it called now? Does not stop Taiwo or Kodri from making his own money. So the forex market is so large for everybody to make money. You understand? It's so large because we have over over $7.6 trillion per day in circulation. Now, we are not talking about naira, we are not talking about thousand, we are not talking about millions, we are talking about trillion. Then we now multiply it by the dollar rate. So over $6.6 trillion that is in circulation. Understand? Over $6.6 trillion is circulation. So the forex market, we have volume of money in circulation. So once you have the skill, you can always come in to make money. Understand? Although even the best traders doesn't make money every time. There are times that you make losses too. But the idea is the profits you are making should be more than the losses, maybe at the end of the week or at the end of the month. So that's the aim. So you will take losses is normal. But when you say somebody is consistently profitable, it means that over time, whenever the person trades for the end of the month, once you now look at what you have done, your plus and minus, your profit and losses, at the end of the day, your profit is still more than your losses. That is what you mean when we say somebody is actually profitable. Understand? So that is that for forex. So there's high volatility there, and it gives us many opportunities as traders. Now, the forex market is open 5 days a week. Today now, the forex market will close this night. It will now open again on Sunday night around 11 or 12. Understand? So the forex market is open 5 days a week. Understand? And it's open 24 hours. So when the forex market open, it's open for 24 hours every day. It's open for 24 hours every day. So from Monday to Friday. Now, on Saturday and Sunday, we have the other markets. The synthetic indices, volatility, understand, Bitcoin, all those ones are open Sunday to Sunday. But for the forex market, it's from Monday to Friday. Understand? And you can trade either in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, at midnight. You can trade. Although we have different sections in the forex market. We have the London, the New York, the Tokyo, and one other section. They are 4 in number. So that is that for forex. So forex, foreign exchange means we are exchanging one currency for another. Now let's go to who makes up the forex market. So there are different people that makes up the forex market. So number one, we have the institutional traders. Now these are, we have institutional traders. These are big guys. They are trade because there are different volumes of people trading in the market. You have different people coming into the market, and different people coming into the market with different volumes of money. So these institutional traders now, they are also big guys too, that they come into the market with big money. Understand? Although most of the money might not be for them. Examples of them are, we have the insurance company. What is this? We have the insurance company. We have the insurance companies. We have the mutual funds families, pension funds, exchange traded fund, ETF. Now, these people now, they have people's money with them. Insurance company now, people's money are with them. Mutual funds, they have people's money. Pension. Now, those guys, they will not just keep the money and it will be lying there fallow. So what they will do is that they will make sure that instead of keeping the money, they want to grow the money. So they will look for investment that they can put the money in. Understand? So some of them, they can give it to traders, professional traders with results and years of experience. They'll give it to them, they help them to trade. And they have the contract and agreement too. They will share profit and share of loss. So everything will be there. So these are the people we have under the institutional traders. Number two, we have the hedge funds. Hedge funds, so they are professional traders too. Stockbrokers, traders, and the likes. Now they have a lot of capital. Now this capital does not belong to them; it belongs to investors and clients. Some people in Nigeria today in the world that they have a lot of money, but they don't know what to put the money into. So when they say that, okay, this guy is trading Forex and they believe in you, they can reach out to you, enter an agreement, and they'll give you money. And that was what this guy did. This guy called Dapper Willis. This guy here now, Dapper Willis traded for Dangote. Dapper Willis, I think that was in 2017 or something. He was able to trade for Dangote. He was able to trade for Dangote. Now, he has the skill. Understand? He met Dangote, he worked with Dangote, and he predicted some things on oil. And it later played out. And Dangote sent for him, and he came around. Understand? So, Dapper Willis, he was able to trade for Dangote. Understand? So, this skill, once you get it, and you put your result out, and people are seeing it, people will come for you. People with money will come for you. And people that believe in Forex will come for you because not everybody believes in all this Forex stuff. Understand? So that is that. Then, number three, we have the companies. There are different companies. For instance now, companies, like the companies that go overseas. Like some companies that go overseas, when you want to travel out, if you are the type that usually go out to bring goods, and you go to Nigeria, probably you go to China, or you go to Canada, understand? So as you are going out, so all those guys, people that go from Nigeria or other country, go to another country to bring in goods, they are also part of the people that make up the market because you'll be exchanging your money for the currency of the country you are going to. So you are part of the people that makes up the market. Understand? That's three. Then number four, we have the central bank. The central bank. Now there are actions taken by the central bank that can either increase or decrease the value of a country currency rate. Understand? So there are some actions taken by central bank. Once an action is taken, it will either lead to increase or decrease in the value of a country's currency rate. Understand? So whenever these actions are taken to, it also affects the market. Now the last people here, we have the retail traders. Please hold on, let me reply this person. So we have the retail traders. Now the retail traders are you and I. The retail traders are you and I that are trying to make money from the market. Understand? With our $500, $100, $5,000, $10,000. So I need you to know that a lot of people, there are a lot of people with money. Understand? They are really making a lot. So money has level. If you have money has level. So these are the people that makes up the Forex markets. So please, if you have questions, you can write them down. Once it's time for questions, I'll give them to 3 people. You raise up your hand once it's time for the question. So these are the people that what's it called now, that makes up the Forex market. So now we're going to the next thing which we have here. We'll be looking at the trading styles. Please, if you are following and you can hear me, I need you to reply thumbs up, emoji, Ishmael, Ella, Smith. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Alright, so, okay, so now we're looking at the trading stars in the Forex market. We're looking at trading stars. Now, there are different trading styles we have in the Forex market, and I'm going to be explaining to you one after the other. And I need you to listen at it. Like I said, this thing is not hard. Just put your mind and make sure you are hungry. You understand? Put your mind at it and make sure you are hungry. So you'll be able to get it once and for all. You understand? So now we're looking at the trading stars that we use in Forex trading. So the first one is we have the fundamental. Now, what do we mean by the fundamental? Fundamental just means that it means relying on news to make predictions whether to buy or to sell. It means relying on news whether to make decision. Relying on news to make decision whether you want to buy or you want to sell a currency pair. So you are relying on news and events. Understand? So some traders will tell you that I'm a fundamental trader. That means that the person trade news. He looks at Forex Factory, he looks at Bloomberg and some other news sites because he wants to make decision. So there are some traders like that. They trade only news. They trade only news in the market. So they are relying on news to make decisions whether to buy or sell a currency pair. And we have different types of news. Understand? We have this central bank rate decision. We have the GDP. We have the CPI. We have NFP. But NFP is one of the strongest news. It's always released every Friday, or is it last Friday? But once we have an NFP, the movement is always very high. Understand? So some people can blow their accounts from there. Some people can make a lot of money. So these are news under the fundamental. So fundamental just means whenever you hear fundamental trading, if somebody tells you, Aisha or Bolanle or Emeka or Taiwo or Ayomide Richard or Abdul Rashid, I'm a fundamental trader. That means that person relies on news and events to make decisions. That's fundamental. Then the next one is technical. Understand? That's fundamental. Now this is a site of fundamental. This is Forex Factory. Understand? So these are news for this week. Understand? These are news. Although we'll not be able to go detail into it, except for people that want to do private mentorship and take them into it. So that's one. Then for technical, we have technical means that you are using past events to predict what is going to happen in the future. That's technical. Understand? For instance, now, rain has been falling now for some time. So because rain fell yesterday, rain fell 2 days ago, rain fell 3 days ago, you cannot say, I know that rain will fall today. You'll say why? Say yes, because rain fell yesterday and 2 days ago. That means you are using past events to predict what will happen in the future. If you see those guys that play Ninja Bets, Lotto or something, when they go there, they want to check what Arsenal play with Chelsea 1 year. They want to check what Liverpool play with. So they are looking at the past. So it is information they will gather from the past. They will now use to make decision. They will now use to make decision. It is information they will gather from the past. They will now use to make decision. Understand? So hold on, someone is saying you can't join. So it's information they are getting from the past that they will now use to make decision, then they will now play their game. You understand? So they are looking at information from the past to make future decision. You understand? So that is technical. I'm just explaining it to you in a layman language. You can see that I'm not even reading it what from what we have in the book. But I'm explaining to you in a layman language, in a way that you can just understand. This call ends in 15 minutes. Wow. Okay. So once this call ends, or before the call ends, I'm going to send you another link. Are you with me? Are you with me? Good. So once it's like 5 minutes before this call ends, I'll create another link. I'll send it so that all of us can join that link. Understand? So that all of us can join the link. So technical just means that we are using past events to predict what will happen in the future. That's all about technical. So you don't have to cram it. And don't forget that I'm not teaching you Forex to cram. I want you to know it. So I'm not a lecturer that's trying to give you a curriculum and expect you to give me what you want. No. I want you to know so that when I wake you up tomorrow, or when I call you next year, or when I call you 3 months from now, Azizat, what is fundamental? Or Richard, what is technical trading? You'll be able to tell me, okay, this is what it means. You understand? So you'll be able to tell me the way it is. You'll be able to explain it to me the way it is. You know, when you understand something, you can explain it in different ways. That's why I'm using different examples now. Just like you have a dog now, that whenever the dog wants to poo, the dog will go to the backyard. There is a carton that you put there. The dog will go to that carton and go and put there. So the dog did that on Monday, he did that on Tuesday, he did that on Wednesday, he did that on Thursday. So by Friday, you are also expecting that the dog will do and do the same thing. You know why? Because the dog has been doing it consistently. So they are using past events of the dog to predict what the future events might be. So that is technical. So technical means that we are looking at the past events of the chart. And when we say the chart, this is what we mean by the chart. Let me show you. This is the chart. This is what we call the chart. Now, you may not understand all this thing now, but don't worry. They are simple things. So once I start explaining it to you, so we are going to start working on the chart, maybe from today, or maybe from tomorrow, you understand? So I'll be able to explain it to you, you understand? Like I said, there are simple things, so don't be scared about. Eniola, mute your mic, please. Alright, so as I was saying, we're looking at technical and fundamental. So the next style we're looking at is going to be swing trading. Now, what do you mean by swing trading? Swing trading simply means when you enter a trade and you leave it for a long time. It means you enter a trade and you left the trade for days. It can be 3 days, it can be 5 days, it can be a week, it can be 2 weeks, it can be 1 month, it can be 2 months, 6 months. So that's the meaning of swing trading. Swing trading means that you entered a trade and you left it for a long time. That's the meaning of swing trading. You entered a trade and you are leaving it for a long time. You are leaving it for 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 5 months, 6 months. You understand? One of the swing traders I know that is popular is Forex. So there's a guy called Forex. He's a swing trader. Let me show you his picture here. It's from Ghana. Forex is a swing trader. He's a partner with Exness broker, and he's a big guy. I think he has been trading for the past 10 years or so. So that's an example of a swing trader. And we have some people in Nigeria too that are swing trader too. LTP trader too is a swing trader and some other guys. So just that swing trading means that you are entering a position and you are leaving it for a long period of time. You are leaving it for days, for weeks, for months, and the aim is to make money. And some people do swing trading because they have other stuff they are doing. So they are not just trading Forex alone. They have other stuff they are doing. And some cannot be, they don't want to be trading every day. So they don't want to be trading every day, you understand? So they don't want to be trading every day. They don't want to be sitting at the chart every day. So they will just enter a trade for the week or for the month while they will be doing other things. So Forex gives you flexibility. Forex gives you flexibility. So that is swing trading. Then the next one is scalp. Scalp trading just means that people that enter the market and they come out very fast. You know, when you enter the market and you are coming out very fast. Alright, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alright. I can only see Aziz. Oh. Is it only Aziz that can hear me? Okay, you are me. Nice one, nice one. Alright, so I'm going to open another link so that we can join. Oh, I'm coming. So I'll open another link for us now so that we can all join. It's less than 6 minutes to the end of this call. I'll open another link for us so that we can join. So I'll drop it on the group. Alright, so let's join the new link. Let's leave the old one. Let's join the new link now. Leave this link and join the new one. Alright, so I need to be sure that you can hear me. Please, can you hear me? Alright, can you see the screen too? Can you see the screen too? Okay, nice one. Alright, so we're looking at scalp trading. So scalp trading just means that you are entering a trade and you are holding it for a short period of time. That's the meaning of scalp trading. Scalp trading means that you are entering a trade and you are holding it for a short period of time. That's the meaning of scalp trading. Maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's the meaning of scalp trading. You are holding a trade, you are entering a trade, and you are holding it for a short period of time. And the aim is to make money. Then the last one is the day trading. Day trading just means, for instance, I'm a day trader now. Once I take my trade in the morning or in the afternoon, I make sure I close it that very day. So I don't keep my trade till the next day. The trade I took today now, I've closed it today. The trade I took yesterday, I closed it yesterday. So I'm a day trader. Day traders are people that go into the market. You might be in the trade since morning and you left it maybe for the afternoon or till evening time, but you have to close it that day. That's the meaning of day trading. So we have a lot of day traders, people that go into the market daily. They go into the market daily. They go into the market daily. So that's good examples of what's it called now, day traders. So that's day trading for you. That's day trading for you. So let me run through everything again. Number one, we have the fundamental. We have the fundamental. Then number two, we have the technical. Now, for the fundamental, like I said earlier on, fundamental means that what's it called now? You are relying on news to make decision whether you want to buy or sell. So in Forex, you are either buying or selling. Understand? So fundamental means you are relying on news and events. Technical means that you are looking at past events, what has happened in the past, historical pattern, to make future decision. Oh, Chelsea beat Liverpool 2020 or 21. So you are now predicting that Chelsea will beat Liverpool again. So what are you doing? You are engaging in technical analysis. You are making use of past events. Now, when it comes to technical in Forex, you are looking at the past pattern. Now, there was a pattern you saw before. For instance, now this is the chart. So we are saying that, okay, there was a pattern that happened before, last week or last week. And you are seeing the type of pattern again. And the pattern might repeat itself. And because of that, because you bought that time, and you went away, now you want to buy. That means you are making use of the technical analysis. And under the technical analysis, there are different types of stuff you want to look at. Support and resistance, Fibonacci retracement, trend lines, candlestick patterns, order block, and the likes. So that is that for the technical analysis. Then we have the swing. Swing trade just means that you are entering into a position and you are leaving it for days, for weeks, for months. That is swing trading. Now for swing trading, patience is required because you are leaving it for a long time. So during that period, you must have money that can be sustaining you. And also some people can do swing trading. While they have position for swing trading, they can also be entering day trading again. They can also do day trading even while they are swing trading. Now this is what I mean. You can enter a position and leave it for days, for weeks. But in between, you can be entering positions as a day trader. Understand? Also, I'm going to teach you everything here. That's for swing. Then for scalp. Scalping means that you are entering the trade and you are leaving it for a short period. 1 minute, 2 minutes. You are just going in and coming out. You want to make fast money. Fast money, fast money, fast money. So 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You are scalping. You are scalping. That's the meaning of scalp trading. Then we have day trading. Day trading are people that enter a trade in a day and they leave it and they will close it that very day. So that's day trading. you will close your position at the end of the trading for that day. Understand? So that is day trading. So we have been able to look at Forex, and we have been able to look at who makes up the market, and we have also been able to look at the trading styles. Understand? So now we'll be looking at the different trends. We have some different trends in the market, but this different trend now, we are not going to look at it today, and that is under market structure. We are going to look at it tomorrow. But I just quickly want to run through why we should trade Forex first. Then by tomorrow, we'll be able to look at what's it called now? Market structure. Then we'll now start using the chart. So those stuff I asked you to download the trading group. We are going to make it a bit and some other stuff tomorrow. But I just want to run through why we should trade Forex before we now ask our questions. Because it's 9 already. I don't want to, it's 10 already. So there are reasons why you should trade Forex. Understand? The reason number one is that it is a lifetime skill. It sticks with you forever. Please, are you with me? I need response. If you are with me, let me know. Alright. Nice one. So Forex is a lifetime skill. Now once you learn it, nobody can take it away from you. Once you learn this Forex, nobody can take it away from you. Understand? So it is a skill that is going to be with you for life. It sticks with you forever. That's number one. Then number two is that Forex will create for you another source of income. Understand? It will create for, so you can be doing anything you are doing now, you are also trading Forex. So it will create for you another source of income. Number three, it doesn't stop your 9-to-5 job or any other thing you want to do. You can be doing that one aside and be doing Forex. Understand? So once you enter your trade, you close your chart. You will check it after 30 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours. So once you learn the skills, you don't stop your 9-to-5. Number four is that you don't need to open a shop. You don't need to rent an apartment. You don't need to rent a shop to be trading. All you just need is your phone and internet. Your phone, laptop and internet. If you don't have a laptop, you can be using your phone. All you just need to make money in Forex, you need your phone and your system. Your phone, your system and internet connection and the skill, that's all. So that's why it's good that you get the skill first. Some people today, they've gone to trade Forex before and they've lost a lot of money, then they give up. And when you now say Forex in front of them, they don't want to listen to that conversation. You know what? They'll tell you that thing is not real, this and that. They will not tell you the truth that they don't know it, they don't have the skill. So some people today, nobody has taught you Forex. You didn't pay for mentorship, you didn't learn from anybody. You just went to open 95. You went to open Exness account and you start into that. You now went to fund live account and you start trading. Or you just went to YouTube, you watch like 2 or 3 videos. Or you are paying for signal. Understand? And you are now, the main thing is learn how to trade yourself. That's the best thing. Now, even if you now say you want to pay for signal, or you want to buy a robot account, or you want to do copy trading, at least if you learn it by yourself and somebody is sending you signal, you can compare it with what you're having on the chart. And you say, no, I don't want to take this one. It should not go. You say this one cannot work. Why? Because you understand the skill yourself. It's just like you learn how to sew, but you don't have time. And you now give your clothes for somebody to sew. The person now sew rubbish. You can challenge the person. You can challenge the person that no, this thing you have done is wrong. This is not how to sew. And you can challenge the person. Why? Because you too, you know how to sew. That's why you can challenge that person. But it's not that you don't know how to sew. You cannot challenge that person. You understand? You cannot challenge that person. And when the person knows that this person I'm sewing for too also know how to sew, the person will know how to sew rubbish for you. So that's the way it is. You understand? So number 5, you can trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. You can trade 24 hours. You can even decide to trade weekend. We want to trade volatility, synthetic, and the likes. Understand? Now, the market is a large market and is a global market. So the fact that you are making money does not stop another person from making money. Understand? The fact that Ibrahim is making money does not stop Aishat from making money. The fact that John is making money does not stop Ajayi Martins from making money. The fact that Babatunde is making money does not stop Richard from making money. Now, the fact that Azizat is making money doesn't stop David or Dominic, from what? From making money. The fact that Felix is making money does not stop Samuel or Tyro or Titilayo or Tosin from making money. So the market is big for all of us. You understand? The market is big for all of us. So this is where we are going to stop today's class. By tomorrow, we are going to go into practical, and I tell you, you don't miss tomorrow's class for anything. I'm going to be showing you the chart. We'll do market structure. We'll start the practical tomorrow. Yes, we'll start practical tomorrow. Okay. So please, if you have not downloaded TradingView, go and download it and go and register. Just download it, then open it and register. You understand? Yes, open it and register. So by tomorrow, open it and register. I will show you that TradingView now is an app that we use to analyze the market. For instance, now this is my own TradingView. You can see it. This is my own TradingView. So don't be scared about all these things. They are simple things. So I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. So now I'm going to give room for 3 questions. So if you know you have questions, just raise your hand. If you have questions, just raise your hand and I'll call you. Please ask me questions based on what I've taught you today. Ask me questions based on what I've taught you today, please. So if you have a question, raise your hand. So the next 10 minutes is for questions. If you have a question, you can raise your hand. Nobody has a question. Hello, are you in this call? Can you hear me, please? Let me be sure you are here. Alright. Okay. Aziz Jamal, please go ahead. Fast. Ask your question in the next 1 minute. Unmute yourself and speak, Aziz. Okay, nobody have any question? Okay, can we adopt more than one strategy, one style? Yes, you can adopt different styles of trading. That's an intelligent question. I love that. So you can adopt different styles of trading. Yes. Okay, you can either adopt, you can be a fundamental and technical trader. Me, I'm a fundamental and technical trader. So you can also be doing day trading. You can also be doing swing trading. You can also be scalping. It's fine. The main thing is just have the skill. Once you have the skill, you can even be doing everything. So that's it. John Ismail, your question. You can unmute yourself and speak. Any other person with question? You mentioned 4 sections. Okay, let me check your message. You mentioned 4 sections, the London, Tokyo, and the rest. So what's the best time to trade? Okay, intelligent question. Alright. Now, we have 4 sections. We have the Tokyo, we have the Sydney, we have the New York, and the London. So the Tokyo and the Sydney, they are doing midnight. Like the Tokyo and the Sydney now, they will start from now till like 5 or 6. The London and the New York is during the day. The London is from maybe 7 till 12 or 12:30. The London is from 7 till 1. New York is from 1 till 5. London is from 7 till 1. New York is from 1 till 5 p.m. So, during the London and the New York, those are the periods where we have a lot of activities in the market, where we have a lot of volatility. Volatility means activities going on. A lot of people are in the market. And those are the periods where you can actually make money. Those are the active periods where you can make money. So the active period where you can make money in the market are during the London and the New York. The period where there is less volatility is during the Tokyo and the Sydney. So London is from 7 a.m. till 1. New York is from 1 till 5. So from 7, 8, 9, we are starting to enter Sydney and Tokyo. So Sydney and Tokyo is during midnight. So during that period, the market is usually very slow. So there is not much volatility. So the best time to trade is during the London and the New York. Alright, let's have Femi ask your question. Be fast. Please, you can unmute your mic and speak so that you don't waste time typing.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask,